All right. Jeremy was a very good sport there. That was excellent. Also, Rico's going to be uncontrollable today with the news of Jameis Winston playing on Sunday, so buckle up. What's going on?
Crab legs for everybody.
I know. I know. Kill me.
I just want to know what motivational thing he's going to say pre-game. I just want to be in the huddle. I just want to hear what he has to say.
But, like, this weekend is the ultimate but game.
It is.
Like, if anyone falls for this okie doke, you're an idiot. Okay? Like, if you think by going out and bodying the corpse of the Giants that somehow you fixed anything or proven anything, you're an idiot.
No, this isn't in the world of college playing the directional school.
Correct.
Just don't get anybody hurt.
Or when you have Canton on your schedule.
You can't lose the game.
Whoa. Let's not do that. It's not my fault your kid plays for the UMass of high schools.
You just can't lose the game.
Going upwards from here.
David, I'm trying to help you here.
Hit the portal, bro.
I'm trying to help you here, David.
Sorry.
No, you just can't lose. Don't get anybody hurt.
That's it.
Anything other than that, you can't really say, oh, it's good. Oh, he threw for 4 touchdowns. It was against, the Giants. Oh, he rushed for, Amon Ra is back. Look at that.
Right.
He had 178 receiving yards.
How's it any different than the Commanders game? It's
not.
So just don't fall for it, people. Enjoy it. It's like an ice cream sundae.
Right.
It ain't going to do anything for you, but like, hey, it was fun while it lasted.
Even if Campbell comes out in the sexy specs, doesn't matter. Offense is fixed now, man. Dan just needed to get a week back into the lab. No, it's not. That's the Giants.
Well, no, that's my whole point is I'll have fun with it. Like, I'm fine. You want to call my team a giant pooper scooper? Cool with that. But, like, spare me. Like, Monday, I ain't going to be here for the whole, see, you guys were saying that we didn't protect Goff versus Philly. It's because you didn't. It's because you didn't.
Don't let facts get in the way.
Do you want to get into, because we can go 2 different ways. Like, you're spicy about this Houston Texans game. The Laporta thing, I've been hinting at for a while that he was gone for the year. Why Dan Campbell and that organization can't just say, guy done, year, over. Mm-hmm. Hey, they like, all of the secrecy with the injury thing with the Lions is getting real old real quick. Mm-hmm. Sign Kirby Joseph. But look, what do you want to do? Sam Laporta and whether that impacts people, or do you want to talk about last night? Dealer's choice. Look, you've got a big game to go to tonight.
Last night, I saw 2 things, and the Lions could learn a lesson from both. One, the Texans. The Texans may not be the best team, but, Mike, the Texans have invested in their defense. They went out, they drafted well, they made a trade. They got 8 sacks. They humbled the Buffalo Bills, a team that people thought, hey, this could be one of the top teams in the AFC. Not last night. The Texans at home with 8 sacks, forcing 3 turnovers. And they pull off the upset victory. And I'm looking at the bookend tackles that they have in Danielle Hunter and Will Anderson. And all I kept hearing was, all you need is one. No, you need defense. They brought the heat all game long. And you know how you stop one of the top quarterbacks in the league? Pressure. You got to have bodies. And then I think, and look here, and it's just like, but we got more receivers, and we got this, and we spent it on this. And it's like, I'm so frustrated.
You were
because
jealous.
I was very jealous.
You were a jealous lover.
I'm looking at the Texans like, and they're young. Like they're going to be good for a while. And that defense, they put the money in on the defense.
Allow me. I'm not going to hearken, but allow me to expand on.
Oh, but real quick before we hearken, the other side of the coin, Buffalo. Window.
He just took the football from me.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Window closing. Window closing. You hear that beep, beep, beep sound? That's your window closing. Okay?
Let's start there. Because, I think it's really interesting what you're taking out of that game, and I share a lot of it. See, here's the problem. It was on Amazon Prime. Mm-hmm. How many people actually stopped what they were doing to log into Amazon Prime and watch Bills Texans? I don't think they're going to fully appreciate what a 4-man pass rush looked like. Or how much better Will Anderson is than Aiden. Sorry, I'm not sorry. The point is, the Bills in real time, their best chances at the Super Bowl, 13 seconds to go in Kansas City, and the home game that Leslie Frazier ruined against the Bengals. And you're starting to see it, and you're going, that's not a Super Bowl team. Mm-mm. Now we sit here today, you get the news about Laporta, news I suspected for a while now, And you look at this and you go, look, we're good. The Bills are good, but are the Bills a Super Bowl team? And ask yourself that as a Lions fan. Then flip the script. If I go to Buffalo and I go, are the Lions Super Bowl team? They're probably going to say the same damn thing.
Exactly.
So it's interesting to look at it. Now, I think the Lions have more fixes than the Bills because the Bills have no wide receivers.
No.
None.
You're correct. But what I'm saying is the window doesn't exist. No, the window absolutely exists. Buffalo's is closing to the fact that after this year, I don't know what they're going to do with that team. They're going to have to do some serious retooling on the fly if they want to keep this thing going. But windows closed. The Ravens window closing. So Lions, I'm telling you, your window, yeah. I would like to think that kind of like Buffalo in the 13 seconds against Kansas City Chiefs, maybe for the Lions, your peak.
San Francisco.
Maybe. NFC title game.
And look, the Lions are set up to be able to retool just like the Bills can. But the moves the Bills made haven't worked, and the moves that you've made, you know what, don't look like they're working.
To quote a man that I highly respect, flowchart.
Flowchart it. That's right.
That's
flowcharts, man. But no, I would like to hear from the people. Like, I know Doug and Scott, it was very emotional. Gator at one point saying Ave Maria. Like, we're not going to do a eulogy for Sam Laporta. But he's gone, and I do think it hurts you. I think it hurts you from a coverage standpoint, is that Sam Laporta demanded certain things that no one else on your roster is going to demand. It's going to allow teams to cheat a little bit more and put more attention on studs like J-Mo and Amon-Ra. But the other angle of it is the depth takes a huge hit. You've only got so many signature players. Like, look, when San Francisco loses George Kittle, which they did this year for 6 weeks, it hurts. You don't recover. You don't just figure it out. There are certain players, there is no next man up.
Right. You may sneak in a game or two, but not over a long period of time.
But no, your point to go to your point about the Texans. Yeah, I'd be lying. Okay, I'm not going to lie to my audience, right? It's Friday. I'm in a good mood. I'm not going to lie. Of course I watched the game and snickered. Oh, why do you need two? Who's got two?
I saw
and I'm like...
I mean, it was like...
Oh, man.
It was slow-mo. Why do you need two?
Credit card? You got it. It's Home Alone 2. Right. The father. It was these waves coming. And again, Will Anderson, this is where I take issue with Pro Football Focus. You get all these whiz bang pow PFF points, and a lot of times it doesn't line up with the actual game. No, last night, I don't care what the hell PFF graded. Will Anderson was a comic book character. Mm-hmm. So, like, yes, I look at Danielle Hunter, I look at Anderson, I look at the way that defense is structured. Of course I looked at it and went, damn, that could have been us. Right. Even with a Jalen Phillips edition. Yes, I'm not going to lie to the audience.
No, because here's the thing. With Will Anderson, I know everybody was wondering what was going to happen when Hutch signed his deal and how much money. Will Anderson is going to be the one that resets the market. Kind of what Micah Parsons just did.
Yeah.
That's going to be Will Anderson. Texans are going to do everything they can, go deep into that landman money to make
get 50
sure
a year.
He's there. He doesn't go anyplace else.
He's 50 a year. That'll be 5 at 250 with 200 guaranteed. Buckle up.
Yeah.
That ain't our problem. I mean, God bless. Go sign the guy. 248-539-9797. Where are you at? How devastated are you, or are you not devastated at all? Sam Laporta, he's done for the year. I mean, they can. You heard Dan Campbell talking himself in circles there. He's done. Yeah. And then last night, if you were one of 18 people that watched Amazon Prime, this is the problem with this talking point. Is there any part of you that looked at the Texans and goes, damn, I wish we would have done something like that? Because we have a good defense. That Houston defense is great. Mm-hmm. I think Lions are good. I'm not going to say they're great. There's a difference. I think the Lions get by with what they got. Could they be great with all the pieces back? It's possible, but the problem will always come back to you're ineffective rushing the passer with 4 down linemen. Houston's not. 248-539-9797. We'll get some of the people coming up next. 97.1.